What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the Market Overview, guys. Today we had a double inside day, extremely low volume across the board as the market's setting up for CPI and meat and FOMC minutes on Wednesday. It seems that way thus far. Let's check what we have on the economic calendar for tomorrow. Big nothing burger, just NFIB Optimism Index that comes out way early in the morning. So before the market even opens, doesn't look like we have any other data. We can always cross-check it with the economic calendar on investing.com. And we can see really nothing going on tomorrow, right? You got the small business optimism outlook, but it does look like here we have at 10 a.m. the IBD So you want to take a double check there. Could have some data 30 minutes after the market opens. Check again in the morning. Let's go to the charts here, looking at the ES chart now. Extremely low volume down here. Uptrend still intact. However, more of a balancing act looks like it could be playing out here, right? So going to be watching this range in here. I'll be looking at 5190, 5160 for bounce zones. Looking for the reject at 72s, even up to about 5300s. On ES, we do have a double inside day, meaning this candle and this candle are both of inside the previous candles next to them. So we are just going to be showing some consolidation, most definitely. Let's go down to like a 4-hour chart here. Zoom this out just a little bit so it is a little bit easier to see. Remove that zone, but easier to see. Look how tight these candles are getting now. So look, 52.44 to 52.40. Those are going to be the dip zones. If not, 51.90, 51.60 below. Watch this 52.72 to trade around all the way up to 5300, 53.21 above there. If you guys remember on the Sunday stock watch that we do with the, in our Discord exclusive, we talked extensively about buying dips and selling rips, as we could be easily watching a new big balance zone develop here, which wouldn't surprise me at all, especially with big data coming on Wednesday, right? So as far as tomorrow goes, we're going to want to watch the play around the lows here, right? Because we have a double bottom from the last 2 days. So far, 51.90, 51.60 below, 52.72 to the upside is going to be that double top-ish on these two days right here, back to back, right? So watch to see how we react there. If we don't get a big move overnight, I will want to see how we react. But more than likely, I will be looking to buy the dip down to 51.90, even down to 51.60 tomorrow. Let's go to the NQ chart here. Same thing, right? Same thing. Huge balance is really starting to pan out here. 18,372 was been nice sells into this zone here so far. I'll be looking to really take longs down here at about 18,000, right? 18,000 to about 18,050. I like the long zone down there, so I'll be watching that area for a bounce. Look to sell rips into 18,300, 18,600 as well, just depending on where we go from here, right? You guys can see easily just lots of balance just playing out here. So guys, don't diddle in the middle. Just play around the balance zones. Let's go to SPY Guy here. S&P 500. Let's go to the daily so you can see that we had almost zero volume here. So today, it makes sense that we're stuck in pretty much a 2-point range the entire day. And then even on the smaller time frames, I mean, look how ugly this got right here, right? I mean, you got a little bit of a move at the close there, but really nonetheless, it's just been sitting here straight sideways after the rip up on Friday, right? Balance, more balance, right? So this whole day is inside of this day, which is inside of this day. So there is some compression happening here. Okay, so as for tomorrow goes, look at 517. If 517 goes, I'm not going to really like the long-sided trade until about 508, 510. That's where I would prefer to take a long if we can get down there. Okay, but watch 517, trade around 517, 521 tomorrow, sell rips into 524. That's what I'll be looking there on SPY. Let's go to QQQ here now. QQQ has this big gap here on the daily from 433 all the way down to 426. So that'll be the bottom of my balance zone. I'll look to long dips into 433 if they hold, but 439 to the downside, 442, 443-ish to the upside. That's going to be the zone. You guys can see this playing out here so far. Watch for 439, watch for 444 to the upside. Those are going to be your two levels that you'll want to trade around. I'll sell rips into 448 and I'll buy 433. Last but definitely not least, IWM. IWM still moving sideways here, as you can see, holding 203.50, which is nice. Got to get above 206 to see if we can sell the rip into 209. So 206, treat this as kind of like your pivot, right? You guys can see we have support down here at 203. We got nice resistance up here at 209. 206 kind of is the gatekeeper. If we don't get above, we come back and test the lows. If we get above, we can likely go and test the highs. All right, so it sell rips into 209, buy 203. And other than that, guys, you got to wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.